Oh, I saw the ribbon from sitting in there. There and it goes down on the grain. I think the graining wheel is in there. So if you stand on the steps, you can probably see.
There's the cornmeal right there.
Room.
Ooh, this place is cool.
There's a corn crib. She's coming. That's a double corn crib, I think, and then this stored hay, corn cobs, yes, of course. I was reading about the mill, so they charge 1/8 of your corn to grind it. So if you
charge what? One pig?
1/8. Whatever you're grinding, they took 1/8 of.
Oh.
They said, you know, when you grind in the flour, it doesn't keep forever. So, you know, you do small batches here or there, and it became a social meeting place on Saturdays. People would come down and grind their corn or their wheat or whatever. But they built overhangs like that so you could park your wagons underneath them and keep them dry.
Alright. So the right hand side was a later kitchen addition, okay? Quite a bit later. Let's go in here and watch your head. It's very low ceiling height.
Were they shorter back then?
Not necessarily. A little bit.
I'm perfect.
The reason it's lower is this is heat conservation. There's no glass windows, nothing, because you're cutting firewood.
Yeah.
So you're going to conserve.
As much
You know,
space.
yeah, it's not like you're calling up the sawmill and say, hey, I need a dump truck load. So anyway, Ephraim and Minerva, meanest family on the mountain, them and their 9 children lived in this room.
That's probably why they're upset.
Nah, I'd be mad too, okay? I had 7 daughters, but we had a big house, okay? So yeah, it would have been tough, right? And anyway, so you see this cutout right here. This is called a granny hole. And Anyway, so mom or whoever's cooking in here, and right directly outside you see the corn crib. So that's one of the ways you're making it through the winter. So everybody else is out doing their chores, whatever it might be. You're in here cooking and you hear an animal or a person messing with your corn crib, you can pop a shot off. Scare them away, or maybe you got more meat for dinner, who knows. But yeah, the people were somewhat smaller, but not much different than what we are now. They had pretty good diets, but yeah, this is made out of tulip poplar. And go out here, again, watch your head on the door frame.
Maybe you should get this for
So anyway, they actually prefer chestnut wood because it's got oil to it that termites don't like. And you'll see it's built up on stone piers. That's kind of another termite deterrent. They would char the wood. That was another type of insect repellent. But the National Park Service will put new roofs on these structures. It's exactly how it would have been day one. They will replace them, generally. Sometimes just white oak. But without a good roof, the rest structure is going to fail. I mean, this has been here for 140 years, so pretty good. But that's the corn crib. You can see it's kind of like a little road that goes down through. This would have been the path into Gatlinburg 140 years ago. And they built that wall there out of rocks they just picked up out of their yard. So it was a tough way to go back then.
So the path into Gatlinburg, how far is that?
Pardon me?
How far is Gatlinburg if you're walking or riding a horse or something?
4 miles or so. Yeah, pretty much walking. I mean, it wasn't running.
But it's a lot up and down.
I mean, they might have rode a horse in here, but they wouldn't have had like wagons or anything, because you think this looks rocky here now, it was way worse back then. And quite literally the wagons are carrying horses. They wouldn't use